Hope everybody survived the weekend. Yesterday I went into old man mode and just had to take a nap. Now I did something got like some kind of spasm going on my back, and today I'm medicated and about to become more medicated with Haze Smacker IPA from Toppling Goliath, weighing in at 7%. Says Haze Smacker slams into your palate, showcasing Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe, and Galaxy hops to create a stellar IPA that is far out, man. Dude. Not a fan of Mosaic, as you probably know if you followed me for more than 5 minutes. Mosaic is one of those ones where I take a sip and go, wow, man, this is really good. And then on the second sip, it's like, this isn't bad. On the third sip, it's like, I'm sick of this already. The fourth sip, there is no spoon. Okay, it is for those that are unaware of how beer looks, this is an unfiltered beer, and sediment is a reality. Been more convincing if there was like snow going on outside in the background, but looks like it's July. Okay, it does have a tropical fruitiness to it. Cheers to underboob. Something's going down here. Cheers. Gonna come over there and gonna hit you with the lawnmower blade. Oh, damn, this is really good. This isn't bad. Ish. Okay. 7 days ago, Sharky says cheers, catching up in reverse order. This time, busy week and weekend threw a wrench in the works. Anyway, here we go. Speaking of putting a wrench in the works, I just realized I forgot to bring something down to show you guys. And I'll just get caught up to the right review, Sharky. Then he says SH School of Rock, bow me outro. Then Din says playing ketchup. Well, maybe if you grow up you can play mustard. And then Sab3RE says Donald Trump 2077. Hang on a second, I gotta... 4.49 thousand subscribers, 134 videos. Pepsi document, Piglet, big game, a game about buying milk. I keep getting banned. Okay, well, games and... Okay, I'll have to... I will have to check out the channel. Either way, it's a good comment. I fully endorse it. First, and then I'm gonna go grab something. Done. Sharky said, first and Sharky, wow, late upload right during my cooking time and still not first. Then whoever was got bumped. Well, see, here's the thing. Evidently, there must have been alcohol involved, but I rendered the video, had a daydream that I uploaded the video, where in fact I did not. Instead, I got a text early in the, I got a text around 8 or so from Jeremy wanting to know if I got banned or the video got deleted, the Bloody Mary, and I'm like, oh shit. So, thankfully, I have full power over my computer, no matter where on the planet I am, and I was able to upload it while I was over at work. Please hold. I mean, it's not like you're going to notice. Well, there'll be a different, hopefully, hot titty chick when I come back. Okay. I think I like this one more than the one that I left on. So like 15 years ago, I gave Matt some knives to play around with, and yesterday he gave me this one back, my CRKT shill. I use this as a boot knife, and it had these relatively thin G10 scales on it, and Matt gave it a little love, wrapped it. So I thought it came out pretty good. CRKT. So, thank you, Matt. Jolson says, we need cowbell. Really like those. Speaking of Jolson, Ebomi Brew Review. Well, I might as well, since I have this here, I might as well use this. This was like, literally like, just, it feels like an empty bag. Checkered front strap. Merry Kwanzaa, bitch, from Jolson. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Checkered front strap. Our drop-in checkered front strap provides a non-slip surface for quick and easy shots, even with wet hands. This wraparound checkered strap, front strap is an inexpensive user-installed substitute for hand checkering. The front strap is secured in place with your handgun's grip panels. Drop in. Okay. I want to see this. So please hold. Well, hey. Okay. Well, that's still okay, but tats. So I'm gonna go to edit this, and there's gonna be 27 files. Okay. So, not to just being that we're only 10 minutes in, do you like Jolson's plan? I like those. Because I ordered I think I showed you. I have the Pierce grip for a officer's model, and I literally, Jolson, just ordered the Pierce grip for 1911. So if this was yours, would you go with this? There's something I didn't expect. Would you go with this look? The only 1911 that I have this on is Ed's gun, and that's the way I actually got the gun from Ed. So, or this is it installed, and honestly, I think you'd probably have to be like one of you guys that knew that I put this on there to know that it's on there. It is actually tin. It is not plastic, and it has almost the the same kind of grip feeling. It definitely oh, Sharky. It definitely has a locks your hand feel into it. So if your 1911 has no front strap on it at all, would you go with the Wilson Combat, or would you go with the Pierce grip? I mean, I think it looks good, and it's not. I mean, it's formed really nice, and as long as the grip panel doesn't come loose, it's not going to come loose. Oh, everybody, a big happy birthday to Billy, my, well, if you believe that you can only say this because people are married, I'd like to say a big happy birthday to my son-in-law, Billy. It is his birthday today. Unfortunately, he's still pretty fucked up from an attorney running at a high rate of speed, running and blowing through a stoplight and T-boning him, and now not wanting to. The whole thing's bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. It's like, in a scenario like that, Billy shouldn't have to worry about his income. Well, he is incapacitated because somebody blew through an intersection and could have easily killed him. Let alone the fact that Lily has now turned into his 24/7 nurse, and she was the one that was looking forward to having some kind of a caretaker because of the health conditions that she has. But props to her for doing whatever it takes to make sure he's taken care of. But again, a happy birthday to you, Billy. I will have to call or text him a little later. And back to this. Thank you, Jolson. I am I will say that overall I am not disappointed with the way that looks at all. If I was worried about it at all, AI. Oh, would you like to see my AI penis? I don't know. Going off of the way I don't know. I think I have it positioned about in the best spot you can, right there in the middle. I mean, I don't know what the hell do I even El Comparisano. I mean, checkering on the Kimbers, all kind of sort of split the difference. My initial thoughts are, nice, I like that better because I just frickin' paid for it. It cost me more for shipping than it cost. I know what the nice thing about this is, it's 4 grip screws away from being changeable for any reason, but overall, it definitely. I mean, I could take my fingernail across it, and I know it would take some fingernail off. So that definitely changes. Again, Sharky, that definitely changes the feel of the grip on this gun. Jolson, I didn't even know such things existed. So I'm gonna be leaving that on there, and I want to say. Thank you, because I like the way it does not look like an add-on part. Christ, now I feel obligated. Cowbell haters, in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, I'm getting carried away. And before fucking Jolson gets here, I'm gonna hide every goddamn cowbell. Good luck finding them, Jolson. Multi-Gun Man says it's whiskey and 357 Magnum time. Mr. 27 says nice. Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Richie Poe. My little Richie Poe. Smart Money says, what is this? Again, tats. I could overlook it. Wade, I remember going to see Clint in movies, and it only costs $0.25. Wade, we don't want to admit that shit. It has repercussions on people hypothetically, and you're guessing on your age. Old, really old. Being that I do need some sedative, I might take you up on that. Out of curiosity, which was the heaviest of the Octomores by a titty mouse? Yeah, a lot less than that. Is the 13.2, weighing in at 58.3%. 116.6 proof. And for Multi-Gun Man, we're just going to try to convince him that that's a 357 Magnum slug in the side of this glass. Even though it's a 308. Octomore. Well, it's definitely one of the darker Octomores by, I would say it's even a hair darker than the 13.3. Now, I can't tell you about 5 of the 4 bottles that remain because they are in black bottles. It'd almost be cool to have like some wicked decanters or something. Of course, they'd have to be the same size or smaller than an Octomore bottle because there's only so much room on a DOS shelf. Bad says greetings, Captain. Greetings, Bad. Now I feel pretty strong when I make the comment that when I'm tilting back a drink, so are you. Sorry. That one has a nice sweetness too. I'll have to remember that. 13.2 and 14.2. Me and Jeremy and Jolson, and of course Caitlin, because there's nothing I like more than Caitlin's opinion on Scotch. Find out, it'd be really hard to sit down with 9 bottles of Octomore and try to come to the conclusion on which one is the best without going through and reliving. This almost has I don't know why I'm thinking of it, but it has a little bit more of a bourbon-esque kind of a smell to it. It seems to be pulling stronger on the cask, the oakiness of the cask, but it has a sweetness to it, almost like a caramel sweetness to this one. Where 9.3, for instance, just tastes like burning tires in a good way. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I guess I've lied. I have not carried this yet I really feel like I want to. What I'd really like to do is I almost feel like dabbling in the fine art of I would like to do something different with these grips. I don't even know where I would start. I mean, obviously you'd be able to pull these ones off of here and use them for a template for all that. I wouldn't mind this actually having a little bit bigger grip, but well, I guess I would just have to recess the and actually they're not very well. I mean, you can't really feel them anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, I would have to recess them a little bit more if the grip got bigger. But I've never worked with any product like that, G10 or whatever. If I did wood, I'd want it to be, something cool, something special, not like oak or maple, unless it was, like a quarter sawn red oak or a quarter sawn white oak, or a burley maple. Something with a lot of, I don't know, I almost feel like I'd want like some kind of a darker, but yeah, I think the blade itself is badass. I mean, when I saw the video, it was like, fuck, that's kind of stupid, but I don't know. It's almost like it's so, honestly, it's almost like it's so stupid I love it. I just think that something as over the top as the blade is, and I feel it, the grips just fall short. There's like no real anything to them. I mean, if you look closely, it has kind of a simulated wood look, but if anybody's got a suggestion or a product or something, let me know. I mean, obviously I could, make something that looked like this. It's just, I just don't care for these. And no, I do not want it wrapped. That. I don't know, maybe that went, Problem is I want to go a little thicker, so it's almost like something would have to go down. Yes, she could go down. Would have to go down first in order, like a scale underneath it, in order to make some kind of a wrap. But it'd have to be nice and tight. Like Matt said, the plus for something like this is because he knows that I have used it as a boot knife. If I needed to, anytime you have a knife that's been wrapped, you immediately have paracord if needed. I love it when it's a little cool on the bridge. Smiling, he says, 1 through 8, is that over a month or a year? No way that even at your best, Eric. Could you have handled 8 beer girls in a night? Sometimes I really don't know what I say that makes you... 1 through 8? No, man, I was a virgin when I met Christine. I mean, she's like the first woman in my life. I'm not some slutty hooker like Matt. He just picks up a girl and nails her on the first night. I mean, a sick bitch. Wow, I've left you with multiple things to do today. Do you like Jolson's or do you like the finger groove? I don't even have optional 1911s even to put them on. The only ones that are kind of on the side is the Rock Islands. One Rock Island is a double stack, so that's a no-go. And my single stack, this is what Rock Island has for front strapping. In essence, it's not doing anything. I mean, it's not giving me any extra grip. I mean, it actually feels kind of like it rounds, drops in, and then pops back out. It actually feels like like an open hot dog bun. So put the finger grooves on this guy. I mean, I know I would be willing to guess that there's probably a decent percent of you, I'm just going to guess, that are going to say that you'd leave it like this and that you don't like the finger grooves. That's just my. I mean, I don't know if it's going to turn out to be true or not, but my guess is that the finger grooves aren't. I don't know, we'll see. Whoever answers the comment. So, the possible scenario would be, if you like that left like it is, which I do, would you just say screw this and save that for somebody wanting them, or a project down the road, or would you put it on the Rock Island? Hey, have I mentioned I really love 1911s? Actually, of all of my 1911s, and it's upstairs in an on-duty location, is Scott's gun, because it has heavy front strapping, and the back strapping on the mainspring housing is identical. It's just such a beautiful 1911 all around. That's another one, I have to say. It seemed like the one thing that Scott never really gave a shit about is he always referred to it as the painted gun, because it's just a Cerakote, or a Duracoat. I think it's a Cerakoted gun. So, what if that one went to Jade Elite Ammunition to be disassembled and have a, whatever it's called now, a Robar coating done to it? I'd love to have that done to Ed's gun, and I don't know. I guess Scott liked it enough that he purchased it in the first place. So I mean, I guess unless I wait until I wear it down and it looks like it needs some work, which I'd be honored, and I'm sure he would be too if I lived long enough and used it enough that I got to that point. I mean, shit, I owned it for what, almost 2 years before the first round even got put through it. Well, by me, I think it was 47 or something rounds were put through it by Scott. In the book, he data logged everything about the day it happened, how many rounds he put through it, 0 fails, that kind of thing. Yes. Bat says, I got high hopes for this Jack Link's Bloody Mary. Then he says, see what I did there? Then he says, odd that they make it a barbecue flavor. I would have thought they would use the spices from their meat sticks. Smart Money, damn, I have the Wilson Combat Beretta to look forward, but best of luck with the Powerball. I was wondering, it's like, see, I was able to translate. Instead of the space bar, we got a V. So don't tell me about, gotta go back and review how fucking drunk Eric was when he tried to read my comment. He'll probably just edit it so that I look like an idiot. Rich says, or cheers all, last post confused me. Or late post confused me. Then Bat says, I almost want to try the Jack Link's Bloody Mary to see if it's as bad as you say. Jeez, I had high hopes for that one. So did I. When I opened the fridge, I had five things to choose from, and I went, you know what? I really want a Bloody Mary today. I really want a Bloody Mary today. Let's, because I was like sick last time, so I think, or did I do one? I might have done, I don't know. And I was really looking forward to it. And of all the shit that was in there, I picked that one because I thought this is gonna be the one. No. And I did not try it as a, you know, just for you, Bad. Let's do this. We got an Old Smile. Well, if you know, you know. For the possible disappointment, we'll use this glass. Okay, I'll try not overdoing it. I've found that when you do these, to get it to a good consistency, there's a lot good there. Cheapo Gun Guy. If you were born to stand out, stop trying to fit in. Cheapo Gun Guy, do you have like a magic 8-ball or a computer program that gives you something cool to say every day? Asking for a friend. You know, and I'm a fan of barbecue. I just did my one-pot pasta, and I bought Tig's Original. It's a barbecue sauce that's made right here in Duluth. Really good. They have their original. They have a spicy honey, and they have a habanero. And I have personally not tried the habanero. I had a dab of it on something. I bought a bottle of it and I gave it to Matt. And my one pot pasta is 2 big containers of barbecue sauce, and it turns out awesome. I don't know. There's just something that's putting me off about a Bloody Mary mix that tastes like barbecue sauce. I could honestly see cooking with this as a barbecue sauce. Runnier, but you know. Not terrible. I'm glad that I didn't proportion it any more than that, because right now I'd be disappointed. I was also surprised because it had a November 15th of 24 for an expiration date, and I think all the rest of mine are way out there for an expiration. She's just walking awesome. McLean, long video, short video, post it late or post it early. You're not gonna shake me, Betsy. There's Betsy right there. McLean, did anybody watch the new Dune series? It's kind of funny that you asked that. It pops up asking me if I want to watch it. Yesterday, again, wasn't feeling good, so I can't necessarily say this was the only reason that I'm about to say this, but I really liked part 1 of the Dune movie. Part 2 has been, I don't know, I'm like an hour into it, and I'm like, fuck, this is like a movie to sleep through. It's like been fucking boring as shit. Maybe I need to keep going or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in it. Not to mention, I could be wrong, but is it the same kid playing the lead role as the first one? Because I don't think so. I mean, I haven't Googled it or looked it up or anything like that, but One Sky. I've had Jack Link's beef jerky and it's alright. It is. It is alright. I guess their Bloody Mary mix is flavored along their signature brand as a Christmas nose confirmed. That doesn't guarantee you like it. It's a bit like Tabasco flavored popcorn. Your mileage may vary. Yeah, I'd be interested to know. Hey, Din, it was fucking recorded on Sunday. I'd be interested to know if anybody else tries the Jack Links, if they're actually impressed or not, because so not impressed. For me, I'm finding it to be more enjoyable mixed with beer. Kind of like my feelings about McLean. He's a lot more palatable when mixed with beer. I love this woman's acting abilities. She's awesome. Din, Monday, Bloody Monday. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Mike says the fight, I do believe, was staged because of the age difference alone. If you're watching Mike Tyson in training, I think he would have knocked that fucker out. I mean, I wish I knew the answer. I mean, when you watch Mike's training leading up to this, and then watch him actually in the ring, I think at one point he hits Paul, whatever the fuck douchebag's name is, I think he hits him so hard that if you watch, they're in the ring, and I think he leans in and tells Mike to take it easy, and Mike pats him on the back of the head like he's acknowledging, okay. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, I do. I don't give a fuck because, how many things have I said that have turned out to be right? One of the other things before we move on is I hope that, when people say Trump is just going to go after all the people, I think what he needs to do is have a legitimate investigation. We're not going to call it whatever the libtards are calling it. But if these people have broken the law, then fuck yeah, they should be investigated. Absolutely, 1,000%. If the media and the libtards want to say that he's just going after his political enemies, if they broke the law, they deserve to be prosecuted. If I was Trump, one of the first things I would do is all of the January 6th still in prison, they would be released. We would be investigating that. And anybody that has not given dual legal representation and if these people have been unjustly treated, then everybody involved should be investigated. And if they need to go to jail, then they should go to jail. No, you shouldn't call it, it's not retaliation. It's actually cleaning the fucking swamp and making these people pay for what they have done illegally. Mike never tried that Bloody Mary mix or seen it either. Well, Jack Link's is about a, I don't know, 35, 40-minute drive from me, where all their I like frogs. So more than likely, Mike, you would never see it. You're too far out. Yes. Mike, again, that's why they made Everclear, Eric. Just saying. It makes everything better. Not your liver. Usher Myers says, "Goodnight, King. Someday, we're gonna get to the bottom of you. But until then, I'll just say thank you." The real Cobra Burnout, not that fake piece of shit, says, "Here in bed, Sheikah, his eyes closed, then when the sleep falls upon him." Poco, it appears that we are behind one show. Then he says, shredded smoked beef is kind of a spicy Bloody Mary molasses barbecue and American oak peated whiskey sauce. Then Poco says, "I guess if needs further explanation, when Jake Paul comes in the ring on the green truck, the announcer gives credit to Gas Monkey for building the truck. The truck's name is Crew Cut, and it was built by Master Image Customs." So that part was fake too, is what you're saying. Okay, we have rounded third and we're heading for home. Okay. The gun. I know some people don't like the comp on this thing, but I mean, it is real, so you know, gotta at least give it that. Love the Hollisons. This is one I got. I got at the Twin Ports bid, and it's the red version of the green one that I have. Actually, the dot is bigger on this one, and you can't change what you're looking at. I can do a dot, a circle with a dot, that kind of shit. This one's still good. I wish I could afford to get a couple more, just like the my green one. I'd like to swap out the optic that's on the 10mm Springfield that the horny one himself gave me. The one that's on there, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's just, I don't know. The Hollisons are awesome. I mean, I really, if someone said to me, you know, what should I get? I mean, the only thing, yes, J-Dog, it would be a lot easier to maintain it because they wouldn't have that cavity, but one of the sealed emitter ones. But Jesus Christ, I think it's like $100+ more for that one. Yeah, if I could afford to get the green and the sealed emitter, I would put that on the HK Tactical, and then that would free up the green one to go on Jim's gun. Because I obviously the most carried gun in the arsenal right now is the HK Tactical. It's just now it's my go-to. Everything about it, the way it feels in your hand, and definitely, if anybody ever comes up here and you've never had the pleasure to put some rounds through anything from HK, impressive firearms. It's just one of my favorite days was me and Sharky out at the range with the other one. That was, of course, after we swapped out and put the most incredible sights that you could get. I mean, if it was I really wish True Glow made a suppressor height sight version of the ones that are on the other HK. I would definitely. These are very similar to the ones that are on the HK. A true suppressor height night sight. Yeah, these ones. I mean, they're still badass, but they just don't compare. They just do not compare with the True Glow TFX. Gotta go with the TFX. The TFX are instead of having a square right at the back sight, it's round, and it makes it just your acquisition and oh god, everything about that is just fucking tastic. And I had the pleasure of putting those sights on there with Sharky, and then we went to shoot it, and it was like one of the few guns that I have that I actually feel, if you said, you know, what would take the least amount of shots, a 1911, anything else you have, your 10 Foglia, the Defiant, any gun that you have, what if you had a competition on the least amount of rounds to shoot the red out of the center of a dot, which pistol do you bring to that gunfight? I would have to take the original HK with the TFX sights on it, and that's why I love that thing so much. It's a beast. I have not had an issue with anything that says HK on it. I mean, it has the reliability of a Glock. Oh, don't fucking Glocks. But yeah, if I was to actually upgrade a sighting system, J-Dog, I would actually love to be able to put the sealed emitter version of I don't remember what model it is that Holtzman has, just because I spend so much time. It's like every time you carry it, I have to go and clean that out with the brush that I have, or a Q-tip, and after a while it starts to get to the point where it doesn't even work to do that. So now you got to get a little Windex and a Q-tip or something. Yeah. It's the problem is it's in there. It doesn't seem like all that much, but if you have one of these, then you know what I'm talking about, especially if it's a carry gun. And I'd like to give credit where credit is due. Stephen Bush, you're the reason that I even decided I wanted to try carrying an optics pistol. No problems with it. I can equally carry it concealed, but I prefer to carry it outside the waistband. If I was somewhere where I maybe legally shouldn't be carrying it, hopefully Trump will put an end to that. 50 all states, anywhere you go. I would absolutely love knowing that I was in Illinois or New York and had a gun on my side, and there was nothing they could do about it.
Watch your body!
Jolson says, if he is just a puppet, then isn't your anger misplaced? Shouldn't you really be upset with the puppet master? Well, I don't know who the puppet master is, Jolson, but yes, when you're dealing with the devil and in a scenario like that, you need to cut the head off the snake. But in this particular case, so many misplaced, easily manipulated people are all... I remember when my niece Amanda was like, "Oh, he's such a heartthrob." He's a fucking idiot. You idiot. I mean, I know you're supposed to cut the head off the snake, but I don't mind shaving a little lower and working my way up the tree. You know what I mean? Mr. 27 says 33rd. Then he says, nice intro, Western Brew Bommy. Then he says, nakedy, naked day. And then he said, I didn't watch the fight. Don't give two fucks about it, really. Well, neither did I. I just kind of wanted to watch the man pummel Jake Paul. I've not heard a goddamn good thing about him or his brother, so I was really kind of just looking forward to that. I didn't realize that that it was a bought and paid for thing. Not to mention, fuck you, Netflix. But then again, I mean, the Obamas are part of Netflix. I should just get rid of it. Oh, that looks like a workout. It's just not good. She's cute, but I'd rather have the FZR. Again, I do not know if that is the 750. My guess is it's the 1000. That was... NIHAP just sent me a link to one for sale on eBay, and they turned it into a dirt track racer. So it's big knobby tires, and yeah, granted you can put different tires back on it, but Sharky, calls and stuff got in the way, so watching it a day later. There was a fire in the parking beneath my stepmother's place. 2 cars burnt to a crisp. No severe damage to the apartment building, but her car and many others also parked down there and got covered in soot. It'll get towed and cleaned and inspected. Insurance companies will have a blast. I would have a blast. Sorry, Sharky, I digress. Then Sharky says, SH, breaking Bomy outro. Yeah, what's on your mind? Huh? Clicking the club button. Okay. Where do I put Toppling Goliath's Haze Smacker IPA? Well, there's enough other hops in here that it's kind of drowning out the Mosaic. The Citra, I don't know. And I'm not exactly sure about Galaxy. I don't know if I've... Yeah, I saw them. Okay, they're huge. I don't know if I've... Mr. 27, you likey. Oh, you know what I haven't done to a single one of these is the John Solar inspection. Toppling Goliath must suck because they can't commit to a can because they have to put a fake sticker on it. So where do I put it? I'm going to put it right here for a second. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. fit right there. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm good. Okay. Creepy, but fuck yeah, I'd hit that. Can't have anything nice. Where do I put it? Oh, hang on, I gotta actually check on something. I am supposed to have... Maybe I'm gonna get stood up. Oh, Jada. Oh. Seriously, do you want to get rid of it? Because I am getting overwhelmed by the David. Okay, I'm gonna have to call her. Mike, like an hour ago. You have 2 minutes? Shane's here. Whoa, the fuck did... What? That's his son. What different... What fucking difference does it make? Where do I put this? You know, it's... I'd give it a 5. Okay, in the club first is Smile Money. 35 minutes ago, or more like probably 38 minutes ago now, saying cheers, clubbers. And Bad says to him, cheerio. And then Bad says, howdy clubbers, I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, with the exception of the plastic gun and the muscle spasms I'm having in my back, I'm having a fantastic day. But with a little help from my friends, little something earlier, and the beer, and the Octomore, I'm doing okay. And last in the club is Rich saying, cheers, clubbers. The light's green means the trap is clean. Okay, Jeremy, we need to have a side-by-side comparison between 13.2 and 14.2. I guess I will, obviously, because I'm here first. I'm still thinking that 14.2 is probably my favorite, but 13.2 is not bad. It's it has a really nice and bold flavors and a sweetness to it. The JP Killer. Sharky didn't shoot that. Along with the Night Vision. I'm never anywhere where I get to try something like that at night. But I don't know. I'll have to see if I have the... Where I even put all that shit. Son of a bitch. I need the smaller adapter to put it on the 24-inch. that would also be a nice, because that's a voting from the rooftops setup right there. So, but that's still a lethal thing. Maybe, you know, maybe I should just make a plan coming this summer and stay up at the shack overnight. And boy, be some pissed off neighbors up there probably if it, you know, like sundown, which in the summer for us is after 10 o'clock. So, I mean, talking like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, fuck them. Oh, here, let me check this just one more time. She's cute, but she's slutty. Next. Yep, still nobody. Nobody. Nothing. Absolutely nobody. Hell yeah. Glad I passed. For the ass. Cheers.